Hey y'all, happy day. Happy locked and loaded day. Let's get things started.
If you want the best products, just check Peculiar Roots. Them sell the best product for your locks. Use them shampoo, make your hair smooth, moisturize. Peculiar Roots, them are the best that are the fox. Them sell refresher spray slash rose water. Apple cider vinegar shampoo, yeah. If you want the best products, just check Peculiar Roots. Them are the best, tell ya. That are the fox, Philox. Peculiar Roots, them are the best. Me I tell ya that. Black charcoal shampoo, soft moisturize. Them sell the best products. Beard care, grooming kit that turn up. Braids, locks, twist, build up. Free gel, make your hair edge it from up, yeah. Them sell the best thing. Peculiar Roots, them are the best. Visit peculiarroots.com and start embrace your uniqueness, yes.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Happy locked and loaded night. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Tara. I'm the founder of Peculiar Roots. We're an amazing build-up-free lock line, and we come on every single, well, not true. We come on most Thursday nights to educate you on how to properly take care of your crown and give you all the lock tip in the world. So if you're joining me live, let me know in the comment section where you're joining from. Let me know your name. Let me know if it's their first time loading up to Locked and Loaded. Let me know in the comment section. Hey, Donnelly, welcome. Happy Thursday. So we have our regular family, seeing some of our regular family over here already. So definitely let me know who's here so I can properly greet you tonight. And make sure you share. So if you're watching on Facebook, please share with a friend. Please share in our Facebook groups. Share in both Facebook groups, the VIP group and the regular group if you're on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, just welcome tag a block friend that you know wants to see this. Hi, April. April, check your Instagram messages. I DM'd you, so DM me back, please. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Stacy. Hey. Okay, so let's get started. Tonight we are talking about, let's see, what are we talking about? Let me bring up my slide for you so you can see my slide. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up here on Instagram. So that's what we're talking about tonight, Instagram. And I'll bring it up over here on, okay. So for some reason, it's not showing you guys here. It's not showing you guys over here on Facebook. So hold on, y'all. I may have to pull back myself. Okay, so we're talking about what your locks hair type. And if you want to see better visual, I think I'm probably going to have better visuals tonight on Instagram, but that's what we're talking about. So a lot of the questions that I get oftentimes, one of the first things I want to know is, what's your hair type? Because your hair type has to do a lot with your journey. And oftentimes when we come over to the lock side, we come over for a lot of reasons, right? But the main one being that you don't want to do a lot of work. You don't want to do anything to maintain your hair. You're like, this is why I got locks, because I thought it was low maintenance, when in fact, that's kind of a lie. It's not as much maintenance as loose natural, but you still need to have a regimen. I'm big on regimen. I'm big on telling you guys how to cater to your hair. But one of the things I really want us to even start looking at is, what is your hair type? And I'm going to definitely have charts tonight. Like I said, on Instagram, I'm able to show you the charts in real time while I'm talking. For some reason on my Facebook, I can't do both. So I'm going to be going back and forth. So if you want to see it in real time, definitely check us out on Instagram. Either way, it's fine. So what's your Locs hair type? And as I'm talking, feel free to ask me questions in the comment section. Feel free to tell me answer that question. What is your Locs hair type? So on Instagram, you guys are already killing it. 4C, 4C. So Donnelly and Kata has the same hair type. Awesome. And let me see, your comments are coming through. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Candace. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm going to show you a chart real quick. So if you're like, Tara, girl, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm going to show you a few charts tonight, and I'm going to let you decide by just looking at the chart. Just make a guess. You don't have to be completely right, but it's really going to help you navigate your lock journey in a better way when you know your hair type, because hair types are different in how you cater to them, right? And I think a lot of times, just think about when you were a loose natural, if you ever were, you may hear like you have super kinky hair, super curly hair, super soft hair, 4C, 3A, double Z, whatever, whatever letter that was made up, right? You probably heard some of those numbers and it may not have clicked to you, but there's different ways in how you cater to your hair for each hair type. And I think when we come over to the lock side, we kind of forget that. And then so you may see someone and you're like, well, we started our journey the same time, but her hair is locked faster than mine, or this person's hair is growing faster than mine, or this person's hair look better than mine. And it really comes down to your hair type. And I'm also going to share some tricks with you on navigating that one. And two, maybe if you have a super soft hair type, like what are some of the things that you can do to maybe achieve that so-called look that you want? So hi, Pammy, welcome. April says super kinky. So I'm going to show you a bunch of charts. So the first chart, I want you guys to take your time, take a look, right? So this is going to be the first chart. First chart is okay, so you guys saw that chart. So quickly in the comment section, tell me which one are you? Were you wavy, curly, coily, or kinky? Jasmine says curly. April says definitely kinky. Yes. Okay, put them in the comment section. There's no wrong answer. And then Kata said her mom just told her quietly, Kata, look at your dad here for yourself. Donnelly said very coily. Okay, good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So you guys must, the ones that, y'all that saying coily, you have some bomb ass locks. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that later. But when you have coily hair, you got some good locks. So Candace is kinky, Stacy's coily. All right, cool. I'm going to show you another chart. So take your time and look at this one. And here. All right, so in real time, y'all, on Facebook, I'm showing you my hair. This is the end of my locks, right? I hope you guys can see that. So based on the chart that you saw, I'm probably a 3A, 3B, depending on what day I'm having. Y'all don't look at my nails. Pammy said 3A, 3B. April said 5B. I'm done. But look at mine, y'all. You see that? So that is probably a 3A, 3B. So it's like curly, but it's not a tight curl, right? So that's one way to tell it. So what does that mean for poor old me? What that means is I would say when you're between one, and I don't think most of us melanated folks are at the one or in the twos that much. But if you're between one and say 3B, 1 and 3B for sure, like we finna be on the struggle bus. And when I say struggle bus, I mean in terms of how long your locks will take to lock, right? Because you don't have tight coil curls. You have super loose curls. So again, look at the chart. So it's going to be super loose. So it's going to take a longer time to lock because your hair is like, that's why when I said the 3Bs, like 3Cs to the 4s, y'all locks be bomb. Y'all locks be so bomb because they lock so fast and they lock so amazing. And they look more defined and they just like look pure. Like you ever look at somebody lock and it's just like, I wish I had my husband lock. I should have just took one of his locks. But his locks, there's no bumps. There's no bumps. They're just perfect. Like they're just like literally perfect. So my 3s to my 4s, y'all will have bomb locks. They will lock fast. You're not on the struggle bus. But for those that have a super, super curly hair or softer hair pattern, that's going to take longer to lock. So what that means is as you're going through your hair journey, you need to be mindful of this, right? So if your hair is super soft, it's not going to lock. And some people does. Some people here, even if it's soft, it may lock faster. But on the average, it's going to take a longer time to lock. And you're like, well, Tara, how long? I've seen people lock. The normal time for most people to lock is the longest, maybe 6 months. 3 to 6 months is like super short for me. Super short. So that's for the bomb 3Bs and up. But under, you may be looking at a year to 2 year to lock. And when I say lock, I'm not talking about just one part of your hair. I mean fully lock, right? So you may see your hair button, all different parts of your hair start button, but it's not all uniform and fully locked. And that's fine, right? You definitely can do a lot of things these days. A lot of things to speed up the process, whether that's crocheting. So you can use a crochet needle like this one that I have here, right? And we have these on our site. So you can use a crochet needle and you can literally go through your hair. So say if I wanted to, like, and I don't even want to mess up my locks for y'all. But say you wanted to like get the end of your locks, you're like, girl, I want it to lock. You'll just take the needle and you'll just do this over and over. I do it very slow because I don't want to like joke myself. So you do this slow and you just go in different directions. So some people use the crochet method to lock their hair, try to get closer, to lock their hair faster. But y'all, I'm not like, look at this. It started to do already. Like, I'm not trying to mess up my ends for y'all to demonstrate, but it locks faster, right? So this is a way, like if I knew about this when I just started my locks, baby, I'd have been cheating too. So for folks on the struggle bus, this is one way you can definitely cheat the process. And I'm going to just go through this one so you guys can see. You can cheat the process by crochet needling, using crochet needle to speed up the process. Another way, which I've done, no shame in my game, is interlock. So I've definitely interlock, and I don't even think interlock is cheating. It's just like, y'all, we want locks. We want locks and we want it now. And so I did the palm rolling for maybe 2-3 years, and my hair would not lock. And once I did the interlock, that's when it started to like act like it was locking. And so I look, y'all see that? See that? This part right here, I just did that. Do you see that magic? Do you see the magic? You see that? So that's a way of cheating. So you can cheat the process. If you are in the struggle bus on the ones and the twos, you can definitely cheat the process by doing this, right? So definitely look into that if you're on the struggle bus, and make sure you're tagging a friend. Share this, tag a friend. If they need to see this, if they've been on the struggle bus, if this is great content for you, please give me some hearts and likes. So, all right. So that's one way for those that's on the struggle bus. Another way is you can certainly interlock. So interlock is I'm going to show you one way. Some people use the crochet needle to interlock. Some people, there's another like a hook and loop tool that's used. I prefer to just use my good old hands, and my hair does not need any interlocking now, but I'm going to try and find one for y'all. So for example, see, I have this much new growth right here, and you could literally see the texture of my hair, y'all. Can you see that? Like how soft it is? Like it's on the struggle bus soft. Let me get up in here. See? Struggle bus soft. So I can literally, what I do when I'm interlocking, I just put my fingers through the center like this. Make sure it's in the center and it's not like it's as even as I can get, right? And I just loop my hair through. So this part of my hair, you can do the ends if you want to. And I just literally loop it through like that. And you keep doing this until it's completely locked, right? Hold on. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see on here. So that's interlocking, right? Again, some people use a tool, but you want to make sure when you're doing it correctly and there's no like hole in your lock. So if you're doing it and you're finding gaps up here, that's not good. So you want to definitely seek a professional if you want this method. It definitely helps preserve your locks. Another reason people interlock is if they do a lot of working out and they find that they're sweating a lot, they want to wash their hair more frequently. That's one method that you can use to make sure you're being able to like wash your hair and it's not unraveling and all that good stuff. So interlocking, definitely advise if you are on the struggle bus. Hey, Tawana. Tawana says she's about 4A. Awesome. So let me go. Y'all over here like going crazy. Let's see. Lydia says she still has coils at her end of her hair. Yes, I'm here for the coils. 2A, 3A. And something I always see you guys are like, well, Tara, I have like different textures all over. Sometimes the back is more kinkier or the front is more kinkier. And that's fine. That's fine. Like God made us like that. It's totally fine. Took a long time for my hair to lock because it's so soft. Yes, Pammy. Patience is definitely a virtue. Crochet needles are used to create instant lock. Yep. It's a design to pull loose straight hairs into lock. I haven't cheated yet. Natalie, you're missing out. I cheated on 2 of my locks in the back with the crochet needle. They just didn't want to stay and kept unraveling. Interlocking is from the root, passing to the lock. Yes, come through, Pammy. Pammy is our expert loctician on here as well. I haven't cheated yet. I'm content with little coils at the end. Yes. Is it easier? Is it easier to crochet the new growth? It depends on your hair texture, and I wouldn't even mess with crocheting your new growth. I wouldn't, honestly. I would just let it grow out, and then to a certain length, then you can probably try that. But I wouldn't really tamper with your new growth because I wouldn't want you to damage the root. Like you can always do stuff with the body of your hair, but the root is sacred, ma'am. It's sacred. So maybe seek a professional for that. But I would try not to mess with the roots for sure, because that's like the be all be all up in there. You don't want to mess with that. So yeah, so going back to the point, y'all, I wanted to share that because a lot of the times where you guys have issues and you wanted to care for your hair, you're like, oh my God, my hair's not doing this, it's not doing that, there must be something wrong. Nothing wrong, like nothing wrong. You just have to be patient with the process. And if, again, there's so many methods out here that you can cheat the process if you want to, but at the same time, if you're going to cheat the process with any of these new methods, you want to do extensive research and not just rely on the information you're getting. So if you're like, all right, I want to do crochet needle, you want to take the time to research if that's going to be the best option for your hair type and for your lifestyle, not just jump into it and then you don't know. Like I see a lot of people, and we've been talking about this on Clubhouse. So make sure if you guys are on Clubhouse, you follow Peculiar Roots on there as well. But we've been talking about this. Like a lot of people are doing the instant locks, or God, y'all help me out. Is it called instant locks where you just put the hair piece in? Is that what it's called? Like when you put the hair, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like, I think it's instant locks, but you guys do that. And it's like, the maintenance is different. It's really different than just get up, wash and go, right? There's different ways to maintain it. So you want to make sure if you're going to go that route, you definitely know exactly how you're going to maintain it, what products to use, because one of the things that I'm learning with that is lock extension. Yeah, they're lock extension, but they're called there's different terms to it. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, put in the comment section. Instant locks is crocheting your locks to get instant lock. So isn't that the same as lock extension? Fox locks? It's like, see, there's so much new stuff. That's what I'm saying. There's so much new stuff now. But my point is, you want to make sure whatever you go with, you know the routine that you're going to go with, because I've been hearing a lot of people complain about these instant locks and these instant methods are causing buildup, because remember, your natural hair is still intertwined under these extensions. And so a lot of the time, these are not real human hair. These are all type of different synthetic materials, and it's getting trapped into your real hair, which over time starts to decompose into your hair. So you may want that instant lock, feel or whatever, you want to cheat the process, but you also want to think about the long-term, repercussions of what you're doing, because if that's happening, then I don't want it. If that's happening, I don't want it. I might as well just go on the struggle bus and go the real route. So just make sure you're doing your research first and find a professional that's really, really, really knows what they're doing, because the Fox locks most of the times are using very cheap ingredients. And yeah, so you want to make sure you know what you're doing. Fox locks are extensions that are crocheted. Instant locks is your real hair, but they use a special crochet hook to create the locks. Thank you, Zion. Yeah, so you want to just be careful, because some people may just use the cheap stuff in your hair, and you just want to be careful. Afterwards, you can actually maintain it on your own if you're going to go for that route. Fox locks is the fake hair on top of the natural hair. Yeah, so the Fox locks is a fake hair on top of the natural hair. So yeah, if you just imagine, think about long term, if you have this for 6 months, right? And it's ultimately it's going to start locking with your real hair. And if it's synthetic hair, yeah. Okay, so just be mindful of these new age techniques. I'm not saying they're wrong. Some people have done amazing with them, but just make sure in terms of the time period that you're maintaining your locks, you know exactly what you're doing, and you're not super solely dependent on just one person. And that's exactly why we have Locked and Loaded, y'all, so you guys can know how to take care of your hair in between. Even if you're going to a professional, you still need to know how to do your hair in between visits. And I see a lot, our DMs are filled with people that have never touched their hair. And that's fine, but it's not fine. For me, if you're going to a professional to do your locks, that person should be educating you along the way. I don't know why people hold out on information like that. You should be educating people, and anybody that's watching this. And if you're an expert, or not even an expert, if you're a loctician, if you take care of other people's hair. Like, take the time to educate them on how to take care of their hair in between visits, because that's where the actual growth happens. Not when they're in your chair, but in between visits, when they have to be at home, they have to moisturize their hair, they have to do all those stuff, because it also makes your job easier when they come back to you. If their hair is properly growing, it's moisturized, all those good standard things that they should know how to do, but they don't know how to do. And honestly, if you're getting locks, if you're considering locks, if you already have locks, you should know the basics. And if you don't know the basics, start asking questions. Start asking questions. Don't wait till where it gets to the point where your hair is so damaged and now you're trying to figure it out. Like, ask questions. There's no dumb questions. Our DMs are literally always open for any questions, because we don't believe any question is dumb, because we get it. It's still very niche and people are kind of like holding on to information. Like, I don't want to tell you, I'm not going to tell you how to care your hair because you're not going to come back to me again. Stupid. So make sure you ask the basics question. If you're going to your loctician, like, hey, what should I do in between, my retwist or whatever, my next wash, to maintain my hair? The basics you should know. And that's why a lot of you guys are having problems. It's not so much your hair type, even, it's just like the basic information you don't have access to, either because you're not getting it or you're not seeking it. I'm seeing a lot of people also, hey, I started my lock journey, what to do? Like, do intensive research before even started, making sure it's the right path you want to take, because 2 weeks later, when you see frizz and you're freaking out that your hair is frizzing and you're budding a month later, you didn't do any research. And that's why you're freaking out, because you didn't even take the time to let me research what is going to happen. So when it happens, I'm completely ready for it. If I need to rock my head wraps for a month because I don't want to go through this phase, you're completely ready. But take the time to do your research to make sure this is something you want to do. So I ain't come up here to preach to y'all today, but let's see. Butterfly locks is a new one. You use your own hair for instant locks. Somewhere down the terms got mixed up. Fox locks is the fake hair on top of the natural hair. It saves you a lot of work too. Yes, Gwen, I totally agree. Come through with the instant lock tips, y'all. Pammy says it's her job to teach her clients how to maintain their hair between their visits, which includes teaching them what products are best for them. You better come through. Yes, I wish more people would see it like that. That is literally a part of the service they pay for, right? Like, it makes your job so much easy if you are educating your customers. Like, simple. Oh my gosh, can you please moisturize your hair for the next 2 weeks before you get back in my chair? Because, girl, your hair is dry. Girl, your hair is brittle. Girl, your hair finna fall out. Don't wait, because it reflects on you. They're coming in your chair. Somebody asks them, who does your hair? My loctician. Girl, your hair falling out over there. She ain't see that. So like Pammy said, you are paying for that stuff. Like, I wish people would not be so secretive with like the basics. So New asks, what's the basics? So, okay, that's a great question. The basics I recommend for anyone with locks, anyone with hair on their head, period. You want to clean your locks. You want to make sure your locks are clean, right? So washing your locks. If you're starter locks, I recommend once a month. You don't have to do it a lot because you want your hair to naturally do what it's going to do. However, if you're having issue after, like, before that month hits, because you're having like product buildup, or your hair is itching, or your hair is all this stuff, then you're not using the right products, period. Like, you shouldn't be having no issue, honestly. Like, you shouldn't be having no itchy. Your hair shouldn't like be built up. You shouldn't see gel sitting on your hair because you're using the wrong product, right? I look at my daughter's hair all the time as a starter locker to see, like, I wish my hair started with Peculiar Roots, for example, because it has no buildup in it. So, and again, having a routine, right? So great question. Wash, and this is for my starter lock folks, wash every month to start, right? To start off, wash every month. You want to moisturize your hair as frequently as you can and how much your hair needs it. Someone may need to moisturize your hair every single day. Somebody can go every 3 days. Like, my daughter can moisturize her hair every 3 days. She doesn't have to get it moisturized every day like I do. Some people can go a week, right? But you need to have a moisturizing routine. And moisturizing routine can be anything with liquid, water, protein. That's a good moisturizing routine. Our refresher sprays are bomb for that. Then you want to seal in that moisture. So a oil, use a soft oil, an oil that's not going to clog your pores. So super lightweight oil. Some people want to mix 20 oils. You don't want so much oils. You want it to be super lightweight. And so use an oil to seal in that moisture. And then that will hold that moisture for maybe a day, 2-3 days, all right? Depending on your activities, depending on what you do. So make sure you do that. Another thing, protecting your hair, protecting your crown. Make sure you're wrapping your hair at night. Make sure you're wrapping your hair at night. Doesn't matter how long you've been locked. Things trapping your hair. So I was talking about this, like my hair, the winter is the worst for me in Lent, right? Because I'm wearing a sweater because I'm cold. I'm always cold. And I wear sweaters and I can't find a satin sweater. I can't find a satin sweater. Ooh, that would be dope. Let me get back to you on that. But I can't find a satin sweater. So I'm wearing regular sweater. And so my hair literally is like, get the sweater, get the sweater, get you, 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 get you. And I have to brush it. So I brush my hair. I don't recommend brushing. I won't say that because I brush my daughter's starter lock hair. I don't like how I brush my hair. Starter lockers, you don't have to do that. You may take the brush and literally just go through it. Or even, pro tip, you can use this brush. This is our brush, our edge brush. And you could just, because this is smaller, and then just find the areas that, hold on, y'all, my thing about to die. Find areas that you're seeing lint and literally just take that out, right? Take that out. But that's it. So when I talk about routine, don't freak out. I'm not saying to do something for 20 minutes a day, literally a simple routine. And so by the time you're ready to go back to that person that's maintaining your hair is in great condition. Like I literally have to remind myself to wash my daughter's hair, not because I don't want to, but because literally when I look at it, I'm like, your hair not dirty. You fine, your hair itching? No, mommy. Because it doesn't look like it, right? I make sure I give her a nice enough routine that she's able to even get up in the morning herself and spray and okay, ready to go to the office, let's go. You don't need something elaborate. I'm not telling you guys to do something crazy. I'm just saying you need to do something in between those time period that is going to work for you. And as you're going through your journey, you'll see what products work for you. You'll see what ingredients work for you. Some people don't like castor oil, but they won't find that out until they use it, right? Or something happens and you're like, ooh, this is not for me. Olive oil is not for me. So over time, sometimes too, you'll start, your hair will be like, yo, do not use this in my head. Like, I'm gonna like this. Don't use this. So over time, you're gonna start to them stuff that by yourself, and your hair will literally speak to you. Your hair gonna tell you what it wants. So if your hair starts telling you what it wants, listen to your head. Listen to your head. I saw, you know what's the worst? Ooh, let me tell y'all the worst. The worst is when y'all be posting, no shade, but shade. Y'all be posting y'all, like when you just do like your retwist, and I look at y'all scalp. Oh my God, I just want to cry for y'all. I just want to grab you through the phone and just wash your hair or something, because I know in a few days it's gonna itch. I know your hair is gonna start repelling. Your scalp is gonna start screaming. It's gonna like cuss you out because that stuff is not for your hair, right? So just be mindful. Like literally, another pro tip: if you're going to somebody's chair, ask them what am I using their ear. If you're going to somebody's chair, ask them what am I using their ear. Don't be scared. Like, may I pay your money if you're going on my ear and you never tell me where you put it on my head? And then something start happening to me, I'm in a no way in my head. Like most of the times we sensitive, like Black people, we so sensitive to everything. We don't act like it, but our skin reacts to everything, right? We react to nature. And so if something go on you and enough of that on you, your body gonna repel. It's gonna repel it. So if you start seeing your body repel, your head repelling something or ingredients or whatever, take note. Don't keep using it because you want to look cute for 2 days. Another thing, I got a lot of tips. And this is not bashing any professional. Just I want y'all to know what the hell y'all doing. That's it. I don't care if nobody if a professional like Pammy's in here, she gonna tell you the same thing. If somebody in their feelings, then they probably not doing the right thing. But carry on. Another thing, another thing is just mix. Like I'm so big on like a lot of the times customers come like, oh, I want to use a product with my lactician. I'm a lactician, so I can't use it. Then I have to use this product. Okay, sis, but it's your hair. It's your hair. You having good result at home, and then you're gonna go back in somebody's chair and somebody tell you that can't use it. That's crazy. That's craziness. That's madness. That's madness. So I just want y'all to be mindful of those things. Just be mindful, create your own regimen. If they don't want to give you as a professional a regimen to use in between twists, then that's the issue. And you may need to start looking for your own loctician or somebody else or whatever. I'm just saying. But on the other note, for those who are quarantined, you're stuck at home and and you're stuck at home and you should be able to do it yourself as well. Like in anything in life, I love to be able to do stuff myself, period. Right? If I'm not able to do stuff myself or at least attempt to do it to know how difficult it is, then I'm not even giving myself the chance to learn. And so a lot of you say, oh, I can't retwist my hair. I don't even know. Like some of y'all literally don't touch your hair. Like that's crazy. That's insane. Oh, you not touch your ear. Like y'all don't touch your hair. Like that's crazy to me. Like y'all was like, oh my God, Tara, I've never touched my hair before. This is crazy. Like my girl, every day me want to touch my ear. You know why? Because it's soft. It's luscious. I love it. I've been taking care of it for years. But you need to fall in love with your hair like that. Like every day you should wake up and be like, hey boo, you look nice. You need to fall in love with your hair. You need to know what's going in your hair. Like inspect it. I don't do that often, but I should. But you should absolutely be inspecting your hair, see where the lint is at, see what's going on, see your color. Like I know, for example, my hair naturally is brown. It's brown. Right now it looks black because I dyed it black. So now my routine went up crazy to moisturize it, right? But my hair is brown. So right now, y'all can't see, but it's turning back brown. It's turning back brown. But if I not look on it every day, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know what's going on in my hair. So just simple things like that. I'm just telling you guys need to know the basics. Just take it back to basics. So if stuff happens, you still know what you can do for your hair, right? You don't want to wait till your hair drop off halfway and you're like, oh my God, what am I to do again? I don't know what to do. Like, girl. Let's see. The first loctician I went to told me that I didn't need to do any research, just make sure I went back to her each time. Yo, what? So that's how Shar used to be saying, yo. Shar, you on here? Shar be like, yo. That's crazy, Candace. That's foolishness. Like that, like how can you possibly sit in a professional chair and they tell you not to research? Y'all see, like I think I'm having like a seizure or something. Like what? Like make that make sense to me. Make that make sense. Like, are you that insecure? Are you that insecure about what you do? Like, are you that insecure? That's like me telling y'all, don't mix your product at home. You gotta get it from Peculiar Roots. No, B. If you could mix that joint at home, mix it at home. What we sell is convenience. That's it. What we sell is convenience in a bottle, but not even so. Y'all don't even buy the product from us just because of that. Y'all buy the products because we educate you on the products and what's going to work for your hair. That's why you buy the products, because we educate you first before we take your money. Because what we don't want you to do is buy the product and don't know what to do with it. Buy the product and don't know what to do with it. And I'll give y'all a perfect example. This week, a customer, she ordered and she was like, she emailed us, she's like, oh my God. And if you're watching this, Girl, it's love. She was like, oh my gosh, I want to return to pomade because I thought pomade meant it was with butter and cream or something like that, she said. I honestly forgot. And I was like, no, sis, like we have a lot of pictures, a lot of videos on our page, and all of our products are buildup free. So it's not going to be cream based. It's not going to be butter based. This is the best product that would work to retwist your hair. And she was like, all right. She came back. She was like, okay, sis, I'm going to try it because I'm new. I'm new to this. So forgive me. I'm new to this. Cause y'all, I was ready to take that pomade back because somebody wanted it. We've been sold out. I was like, we are sold out for a reason. But if I had said now to this person, no, you know, give me a bucket or whatever, like not educating her on why our product is the way it is, she would have kept going and looking for a product that had a like something she was used to for her natural loose hair, right? But educating is what we all need to do as a community. Like if you see your brother and sister doing something wrong, you tell them. You just tell them, right? It's enough out here for all of us. Like just tell them. So I just want to stress that tonight. Like just do your research. You're about to do something, you're about to invest in something, do your research. Like most time people be like, oh, don't DM me, don't DM me, email me, whatever. Then them don't answer no. Them don't answer no. I always say DM us. And y'all be ODing though. Y'all be DM us in 2 o'clock in the night, 3 o'clock in the night, and then me like an idiot did that answer at 2 o'clock in the night. But ask us the question. Ask us the question, what works for your hair? Like y'all send me pictures all the time. Like send me a picture. I can't just tell it off the bat. Send me a picture of your hair. Let's talk about it. Let's go what the problem is. Where the problem stem from. But we need to start having these conversations, right? Because I'm also big on product is not going to fix your problem. If you don't know what the problem is, it can't fix it. You can't just look at Tara spray and refresher spray and be like, oh, my hair about to be lit, even though it gives instant results. But you still need to get to the roots of the problem, right? Because sometimes it's not even like the surface level. Sometimes it's you. Like if you're on medication, your skin is going to change, your hair is going to change, your appetite, like all those things changes, right? So it's so much deeper. So before I keep going off, y'all, we're going to save this conversation for another time because I have an obligation to seven. Let's see. Candace say it was crazy. I was absolutely not. I'm gonna end up bald and not know why. Yes, that's insane. Like, how do you tell somebody don't do research? Like, y'all, people are so insecure out here. It's not even funny. Let's see. Y'all got so much information. That's right. Great points. I use water to spritz an organic almond and or yes. Silk craft scarf, satin pillowcase. Yes. Also massaging your scalp helps them like, yes, Zion, that's perfect. And like just like you said that, even how we use products, wrong. You know how much time I show no? All for shampoo in the ear. I said, when I shampoo the ear, when y'all wash your hair, stop dig up your scalp. Stop taking nails. Some want to have some long nails. And y'all dig up your scalp. So, and then you said, Tara, oh my God, I have so much dry scalp, sis. I don't know what to do. My scalp has just been dry my whole life. No, your scalp has been trying to heal for your whole life because you've been washing it wrong your whole life. Period. Like just think about it. This is one of the most sensitive places on your body, right? And you take your nail and you scratch it. Yes, I need to do a video where I'm showing y'all this. Yeah, scratch it, right? Yeah, irritate it. Yeah, scratch it. And then every time you scratch it, you stop and your hair is trying to heal. It's trying to heal so that dead layer that's coming up off is healing. It's coming up off your scalp and it appears to be dandruff. It's not dandruff. Your hair is just literally trying to heal. And then you go back the next week and you're trying to wash it. I'm washing out the dandruff. It's not dandruff, sis. Your hair is trying to heal. Leave it alone. Period. Leave it alone, right? So even while we wash it, sometimes it's wrong. How you oil it sometimes is wrong because you know just dash upon the island on the ear. Oh, my ear is still dry. Oh my gosh, I just used a half a bottle of oil. Look, I used the whole oil and it's still. You're not supposed to use that much oil. You're not supposed to use that much oil. Any product you're using, you're not supposed to use that much products. Go to the videos that I've been posting. We've been doing a great job of creating content for you guys to look at how we're using the products. You don't need a lot. And I shouldn't tell y'all that. I should be like, yeah, use half of the buckle so you can buy more. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. A little goes a long way. Let your hair adapt to you using a little bit. Let your hair adapt. When you put the oil, massage it, and that will distribute it evenly. Massage it in. But no, I'm afraid forget like a frizz. Oh my God, you mean to do that? Like, Tara's gonna mess up my hair. My hair's gonna get so frizzy, Tara. Just massage it in, sis. You'll be fine. Massage it in. Lydia says she found out about shea butter. Her hair hates it. Yes, you'll find out what your hair hates and love. Lydia says she can't keep her hands out of her head. Zion says she does her hair herself. Never let nobody put their hand in your hair, period. Well, sis, you ain't wrong. That's another thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna come off my rant, but going back to the research part, you need for research who are going to your head. You need for research who are going to your head. You need for research who are going to your head. I'm gonna leave it there. Question, I work a ton. Locks have hard time staying locked. It frays near the roots. What's that about? That's natural, sis. Think about what you just said, right? You're working out. You're working a lot. You're here, you're going about your day. If your hair is just like this, sitting, especially depending on your locks, the roots are gonna like, this is your roots. This is normal. This is healthy. There's nothing wrong with this. However, I get that most of us work in professional settings, and to your colleagues that may not be professional. So what I would recommend to you is find styles that's not as intensive on your roots and on your scalp, but it's still going to give you that appearance of so-called professional. One of my favorite styles for that is a 2-strand twist. So if you want to literally take your hair, so you just did your retwist, right? And you take your hair like this. So you just do 2 twists, take your hair, you twist this part, and then you just take this and you just 2-strand twists. So what that's going to do is keep the roots in place, right? It's going to keep the root position in place, what you're complaining about. And you keep doing this till you reach the bottom. So if your hair is this length, you just put a rubber band. And you see how that is? And then you can always pin this up if you want and make a style out of that. But this is the best, one of my favorite ways to, one, just keep here, my roots neat or like it just done. That's the best way. Or if you don't want to, I don't want y'all stressing out y'all roots. If you just want to do the front part alone, you can do the front part alone and then pin it back like this so it appears like you did the wall of your hair. Because I get that, like in a professional setting, you may just want to look so-called professional like you just did your hair, and that's fine. But that's normal, especially if you just started your lock journey, your hair is budding. Literally, honestly, I've seen with my daughter hair locking faster, and she's in the maybe 3A type. She has super soft hair, but it's locking faster than mine because we allow it to do what it wants to do. We just, as soon as I retwist it, maybe she'll keep the style for 2 days. She take it out. She gone about her business. She and my son, they don't like their hairstyle, and their hair looks the healthiest. It looks the best. Of course, they're kids. They could just do whatever they want. Nobody looking at them or judging them. But still, that's what your hair wants to do. So that's natural. Your hair is budding. It's thriving. It's healthy. Let it do what it wants to do. If you want that appearance, just do like a simple 2-strand twist. But don't stress out your hair. I'm in love with my hair. This quarantine introduced me to Peculiar Roots hair products, and I'm so in love with my hair. And that's our goal. Our goal is for you to fall completely back in love with your hair, where you're not stressed out about doing it. Like you're actually, like y'all see the video when I was spraying all day at work. That's how I be feeling in real life, y'all. No joke. Like when you cannot spray that refresher spray and not wake up to like you cannot spray that and not feel good about yourself and the day and your hair. Is like that's what I want y'all to feel every day. Like, yes, yes. So yes. Yes, Aisha says self-care is important for healthy locks along with your maintenance program. That's a whole mood. Like, so even okay, so for our holiday box, like that was the theme of our holiday box, making it like a self-care box. So had a robe. I was gonna wear my robe tonight, but I didn't want y'all to feel bad that y'all ain't had no robe. But it had a robe, it had the hair towel, it had all the body stuff, it had the hair stuff, because that's how we want you to feel about your hair. Like every time you about to do a wash day with Peculiar Roots product, it should feel like a spa day. You should not be stressed out like, oh my God, how's my hair gonna look? And like, no, I don't want y'all to be stressed out. Oh, you're a bro. Welcome, bro. Welcome, bro. See, we be having the guys in here, but y'all be hiding. So, hey, bro. Don't worry. We have a lot of males. I am the spray queen. Yes. Like I always say, my hair just doesn't respect me. First of all, Lee, your hair is like my kids. Their hair, like my son, legit, his locks is like always like this. I'm like, how in God's earth your hair just sticks up like this, saluting at all times? Like, I don't know. But yeah, he's like he loves his hair. Like I love my locks, y'all. If y'all not in love with your locks right now, then I hope you will be one day. I truly do, because it's like the best experience ever. If you have healthy locks, you're in love, you're comfortable, and all that good stuff. So I'm not going to keep you guys long. Like I said, I'm late, 7:04. Your code for tonight is, if you want to check out Peculiar Roots product, use code LOCS15, LOCS with an S, 15, to save 15% off. That code expires tonight at midnight, per usual. So don't message us at 12:01 like, Tara, I was trying to use a code and it don't work. You missed the boat. So go ahead, pre-order your stuff. We are sold out of the refresher sprays, the conditioning oil. We sold out of everything. All of the kits are sold out. So we are waiting. The pomade is sold out. So I think we only have the shampoos on the site, the skincare products. Bonnets are on the site, but we are sold out of a lot of products, but we just put the pre-orders back in. If you are pre-ordering, it'll tell you pre-order. It'll tell you the date that it should expect to ship. So don't email us, cussing us out, talking about where's your order. Make sure you read, because people like you is making it bad for people who want to pre-order. And I'm always trying to be mindful of those who are emailing us and messaging us like, hey sis, can I get my pre-order in? Because I don't want to miss out again. So I'm trying to be mindful, but for those who don't read, please read, because we will refund you and block you. We will refund you and block you if you don't read and you're disrespectful, because we don't tolerate that, because we are the best customer service over here. Our team is amazeball. So treat them well, because if you don't treat them well, then I will make sure they don't have to deal with you. So I love y'all, and I'm saying that with love. I'm saying that with love. But definitely check out the site, pre-order the items that you need so you can be stocked up, because folks out here, like Aisha, folks out here ordering like 5, 10, 20 refresher spray. And y'all, I think y'all thought I was lying when I was saying that, till y'all start seeing these unboxings. Like that's where all the refresher sprays went. We literally restocked refresher sprays 2 weeks ago, and they were gone in the same week. Y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. And we're gonna pray for you. Tawana said y'all needed well, you said they needed Tawana. Y'all needed what do you call people who are addicted to stuff? You guys are addicted. My eyes are tearing. The purple bonnet is on the side. Yay! Aisha subscribes to every product, almost like, well, a few products, and she orders like, I don't know. I don't know. You guys OD, but just know, yes, a support group. Tawana said you guys needed a support group. And even the new people, like y'all didn't even try the product yet and y'all buying so much stuff. Like y'all really have faith. Y'all really have faith because y'all have so much faith. PRA Peculiar Anonymous. I should create a funny ass Facebook, like maybe I'll create an Instagram for I'm thinking about, let me know what you guys think about this. I'm thinking about creating an Instagram for our VIP tribe. So you know how we have the VIP Facebook group? Let me know if you guys also want a VIP Instagram, but you literally have to DM us a receipt to get in. So let me know in the comment section right now if you want us to do a VIP Instagram, just like how we have the VIP Facebook. Let me know with a yes in the comment section. Yes. I'm seeing yes, please do. Because I know a lot of our customers also don't have Facebook. So I want to be mindful of that. So you guys will literally get coupon codes every week, exclusive coupon codes every week. I'm going to spoil y'all in there, but I just want to make sure it's worth our team's time. It's not a support. We should call it a support group. Donna Lee, you're good. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna have Peculiar Roots support group. Yeah, I need to get off and secure that. Okay, so I'll do it and I'll invite the. Yes. Okay, so y'all for it. All right, so we got it. We're gonna do a support group for y'all. That's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so hilarious, and we're gonna have fun in there. Yes, you're going to be able to join. Welcome to the family, girl. Make sure you join the Facebook group in the meantime so we can properly welcome you too. All right, y'all. So be sure to use that code. What was it? Locs15. I'll be forgetting stuff, y'all. Join, use that code LOCK15 tonight to save on your purchase. Make sure you go pre-order your refresher sprays, your oil, all that good stuff. If you need oil, refresher spray, mousse, black charcoal shampoo, or pomade, go to Sally Beauty. They have, if they're not sold out yet, go to sallybeauties.com. The link is in our Instagram bio. The link is on our website. So if you want to shop with them to support us and make sure that's sold out too, you can go there. So a lot of you guys have been ordering like 10 pomades on our site. Go to Sally's and order 10. And so you can get it right now instead of waiting so long to get it. So thank you guys for all the support so far. I already saw that you guys are buying on there and leaving reviews. So super grateful. You guys are extremely dope. And I can't thank you guys enough for everything that you're doing. And make sure you check out our posts with our new board members. Some of them are in here. Pammy, Tawana, we have a lot of our board members in here. So our new board members literally are our amazing customers. We chose 6 of our amazing customers, and they will be making decisions going forward. So y'all, if no mistake, if someone in the like, go check them out. No, just kidding. Aisha, they are dope. They've been supporting us from day one. They are our day ones. And so it just made sense to choose them. And so literally they'll be a part of the company. Like they'll be helping us make decisions on new products. They'll know all the inside secrets before you do. They have a lot of perks. And so I'm excited about them supporting the company as we grow, which we are growing super fast and we're super grateful. But we want to make sure that we are always connected to the community and we're making decisions not based on just myself or my husband or our team, but really what the community wants. So appreciate you guys for your patience and your support. And I love you guys. Yes. Hey, Tiffany, I miss you, girl. But yeah, we're excited about that, and we're definitely going to expand the board. We're definitely going to do more fun things with the board and all that stuff. And if you didn't make the board, listen, you're still a part of the family. You guys still the VIP. That's why I'm doing VIP, because VIP, y'all know everything anyway. And I pray this year like COVID kind of like holds up a little bit, which I doubt it will. But I really wanted to do like even our VIP retreat where we all take over somewhere. Can you imagine us all in one place? Yeah. Lit. Can you imagine us in one place? We're all gonna be walking spraying our hair. They'd be like, what is going on? Like what are they wearing on their hair? Like what is that? Like everyone just smells so good. Like what is going on? We're gonna do that. That would be so epic, y'all. So epic. But let's manifest that into 2021. 2021. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do either if we were all in one place. I think I would probably be crying the whole time, honestly. We would, yeah, I would probably be just crying the whole time, like, oh my God, this is real. Oh, this is really happening. But knowing me, that probably will happen this year. So get ready for that. That will be our treat to you guys. We'll pick a few guys and fly you out wherever we choose to have that day and have some fun. Don't steal my ideas, people that be watching and stealing my stuff. Don't be stealing. Don't be stealing. Don't be stealing. Okay. Later, y'all. Let me go on this damn appointment that I have. Bye, y'all. See y'all.